Are you ready, Sami? You are mute. Unmute yourself. Yeah.
Hi, Assalamualaikum. This is Sami. Once again, before you, my today's topic is grandparents. So let's get started. Yeah. What can children learn from their parents? Yeah, children can learn from their parents many things like how to respect old people and elders. Yeah, and many things like what can I tell? Yeah, can learn from how to respect other people, and I like my parents very much. Yeah, and I can learn from my parents how to help elders. Yeah, and so how to love elders, younger. So yeah, so what knowledge can children learn from their grandparents? Yeah, children learn from their grandparents many things like gardening, how obey the elders, and what can I tell? Actually, my grandfather name is Motaraf Hossain and my grandmother name is Tahmina Hussain. Yeah, and there are Haji. Yeah, my grandfather had died 1 year ago. I miss my grandfather. Yeah, so my grandmother is young. I like my grandmother very much. My grandmother, what cook is very well. Yeah. So my grandmother is educated, polite, affectionate. Yeah. So what kind of help do you think older people need? I think older people need many help, like how when they are sick, I then they should need. We should take care of older people, and we have to what? We have to give their medicines, and older people. I have to respect older people. And what skills can young people learn from older people? Uh, Young people learn from older people many things like gardening, respect, how to respect, and how to obey the elder, and how to learn love younger. And we should take care of our grandparents. So that's all. Thank you, sir.
Okay, Sami, thank you very much for your this.
For the opportunity.
Am I audible to you, Sami, clearly? Okay, Sami. The pronunciation will be can, not can. It will be can. And how to respect the older people. And my grandfather had died, not had died. We have to say my grandfather died 1 year ago. It will be in past indefinite tense, not past perfect. Okay. Yes, died 1 year ago. Then I think, instead of I think, you can say in my opinion. In my opinion, And people itself is a plural word. The singular form of people is person, and the plural is persons or people. So you can't use the word peoples. Peoples is a wrong word. So you have to mention people just because the word people itself is a plural one. So no need to make add s with it. So it will be people. And you must reduce your yeah several times. Okay, no need to use it. Make a habit not to use this word several times in your space. Okay, Sami, you have done very well. This is your first day with us, but in spite of that, your speech is praiseworthy. You have courage and your fluency, everything is praiseworthy. So keep it up. I think
Thank you, sir.
problems you are making right now, it will be okay very soon. And our next class will be one Sunday. Yeah, on Sunday.
Okay, sir.
Okay, thank you very much. Asad bin Amadin, you are permitted. Please start your space. Asad.
Yeah, sir. I'm ready.
Okay.
Assalamu alaikum.
Salam. Introduce yourself first, Asad.
Okay. Thanks to you for got me a question about the skill of learn from older people. So I gonna to speech about this. So at first I mentioned who are people who are person. So I mentioned a person name his my Masud sir. So it is head of my education department. So and who are advised about the fluency of speaking language speaking. So there are that moment he mentioned me in that way suggested me that you have to conversation with another person, and every night each person are communicate by the online and by the sociality system. So I think I got I got facilities from this solution, and from that solution, and it is got me more facilities, like like nowadays when I speaking at my hall in department, so I can speaking with another person, and I can speaking and I can speech in at my hall department of my hall. And when I went to my department, that moment I couldn't speaking that during, but after advice I got speaking, but it is not good, but it is not better as other good student, but I try to it how get a preparation for this fluency, but I try to it. That's it.
Yeah, you can describe the part 3 also.
Part T. Oh,
Are you ready?
okay. Yes.
Okay, then go ahead.
Okay. I conversation for each questions per each question. There's at first I mentioned the question is what can children learn from their parents? Obviously, it is often it is a focus for my society, because every children are get preparation from my parents, and if you are not get the preparation from my childhood, not available for the teaching from teachers, so it is not available, and it is not enough for every children. And in there two questions I have to I will be able to answer that. what knowledge can children learn from their great friends? What knowledge can children learn from their grandparents? So in their grandparents mentioned, I think I think this grandfather, but I wrong. I can understand probably wrong side, but I think it is a grandfather. So uh, parents. Children know available from their grandfather, and it is easily useful for there, because the grandfather and the children from their between their are good understanding, so and a good religious society, so it is possible and it is useful for there. And in there, our third question, what kind of help do you think older people need? Uh, Older people need. Obviously, our Bengali society, it is in there are when a need for me and a need for own self or other situation. So everybody are everybody are getting solution from my older generation and older people. So there are people are living live there people are have had lived from from uh, from lots years ago. So there are people know how getting solved from these criteria, etc. So our society, it is this way that where every generation are need to any topic, need to any solution. So their generation are go to solution from them, and there are four question is, what skill can young people learn from older people? Obviously, it is important for all of younger generation and otherwise all of people. So anybody can't live in without solution from their older generation. So there are need to get a solution from their life in there, they live in Earth. So I mentioned I know the many skill, but I mentioned as a specific. I mentioned this the when I need to any solution, and when I passing the criteria, that moment that moment we have to remember to our older generation, like father, parents or older brother, older sister, like others older people. So if we are gave from these gave from many solution from our own solution, so it will be get many facilities from for us. Thanks all.
Okay, Asa, thank you very much for your space. It has got me more facilities, not like this. We have to mention it has given me more facilities. Then the pronunciation will be because, and young people learn like young people learn from older people. Okay, like others, not like others. You have to say like other older people. Okay.
Thanks.
And only a little bit mannerism you have, and nervousness, try to overcome it. You can do mirror practice that will help you to overcome these problems. Okay, Asad, thank you very much for your space. Yeah, Salman, you are permitted for your space for part 2. Salman. Part 3, Salman. Part 3, you will mention part 3.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much. I'll try to give the answer part three. First question is, what can children learn from their parents? Um, Actually, I think parents is most important parts for any children. Uh, Especially when I was a child, I learned a lot from my parents, especially from many types of loyalty and behavior. Uh, one day my father gave me some money to spend for marketing, but I back full of money because I do not need any something from market. That was loyalty for me. If and that my that for that my parents was very impressed, and so in the present situation many children can go through a bad culture or a bad situation. uh, so every parents should care for their children, and children can learn a lot from their parents if parents if available their times for their children. And think it is a most important things because children is the most important things for others, so the parents should sometime invest for their children and care them. Okay, next question. What knowledge can children learn from their grandparents? Yeah, of course, grandparents can play vital roles for raising children because if parents are busy for their job in that situation, grandparents support for their children, and children can learn many things from their grandparents, especially religious and loyalty. I learned a lot from my grandfather and grandmother, because my mother was a very creative person. He learned me how to take care of gardens and pet dogs, and try to learn many types of sports from my grandfather. So my grandparents is good parts for to enhance knowledge for children, especially from childhood. Okay, next question: what kind of help do you think older people need? Yeah, I think yeah, of course, I think the older people can be helpful for any things because they have plenty of knowledge about culture or about many things. People help from or can any suggestion from older people. When I completed my higher education. I cannot decide any for the future to be a engineer or doctor. But my grandfather was a government officer. He gave a suggestion to complete graduation in the business sectors, and I try to follow his talks, especially his suggestion always good, because he was very good person and gentleman, and he was a chairman of our country's
I can't hear you, Salman. Maybe you have.
you young people learn from older people. Skills are important for any people, because in the competitional age, many competitor engaged for any for get any jobs or any for any position. So young people learn a lot from older people. Especially my boss is older in a company, but he tried learn a lot tried learn a lot by group discussion by or team working. And I was very impressed for this types of older boss. And any company can develop in in a easy systems by when experience or older people engaged in any work. And I try to perform in a work with good, because I can learn from my fault by our boss or by our many older people in a not only company but in it older people is very helpful in social life or social events, because they can identify any fault in a short times. Yeah.
Yes, Salman, thank you very much for your space. Your mistakes are especially, Salman, I told you earlier, it will be especially, and he learned me, not he taught me. It will be he taught me. And competitional, not a competitional, it will be a competitive competitive world like this. Okay.
Sir. Yeah.
Okay, these are your mistakes, Salman. Thank you very much for your skills. You
Thank
have
you,
done
sir.
very well and you are improving. It is noticeable. So, the higher level guys, you keep yourself.
Okay, sir. Thank you so much.
Okay, then who is left for part 3? Please unmute yourself. You are all
Yes, sir.
permitted. Yeah, Ali, please start your space. Ali.
Yeah, children can learn various type of things from their parents, such as responsibility, compassion, and how to deal with others. And additionally, children can learn a lot of things from their parents, because they teach them how to behave in a society and how to deal in a challenging situation. And moreover, many children follow their parents as a role model, and they do each and everything according to their parents' instruction. And the second question is, what knowledge can children learn from their parents? As far as I am concerned, older people is an important aspect of our life, because they have a vast experience of regarding the life, and they taught a lot of things which they learned from life, and children should learn valuable skills from them, and also may and also want to do all these type of things in the society. And the third question is, what kind of help do you think older people need? Well, in my perspectives, older people most of the time need health based health regarding health, because they are very old, and they need someone who care them, and also who take care of and talk with him, because whenever we see older people like crossed age of 70s, they are very they feel very loneliness, and minimum people sit with them and talk with them, and apart from that, they feel very loneliness, and I think we sit with them and talk with them, and these kind of help they need. And what skills can young people learn from older people? Young older people have a essential part of our life, and younger generation learn various kind of techniques and skills from them, because they have a various kind of knowledge about the life, and they have a various kind of experience. So they taught children how to deal in a challenging situation, and how to behave with your elder, and also uh, with your neighbors. So this type of religious thing we have to learn from our older people. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, Ali, thank you very much for your speech. You have done very well. Just try to regain your fluency, because so far I can remember when you joined with us regularly, you could speak very well. So you have to regain that fluency again. If you do it regularly, I think that will be possible for you. Okay. Is there anyone left? Please unmute yourself. Anyone for part 3?
Yes, sir.
Oh, sir. Yeah. Oh, sir. You are permitted, please.
Okay. Thank you very much for giving me opportunity. Okay, children learn from their parents many things. As we know that children are first teacher for children. Parents are first teacher for children. So children can learn everything for their from their children, such as manner, behavior, and languages also, and everything what what are doing parents, they can see and they can try to uh, do it. So I think uh, children are learn many things from their parents. And second question is, uh, children can learn from their grandparents uh, what types of knowledge. Okay, they can also learn many types of knowledge, uh, such as uh, good manners and loyalty, and so on. Because of that, I have seen in my childhood life, grandparents are not so busy, so uh, they can gather lots of time with my grandparents. So in these times, they are taught us everything's. So I can, from my point of view, children can learn every types of knowledge from their grandparents. So that question is, what kind of help do you think older people? Okay, I think that older people need to help. Older people need many types of help because when they will old, that times here not powerful, here they are not powerful, they are powerless. So that times they are needed much help for all of others. So I think that that times uh, we have to help them too much from others times. Okay, fourth question is, older skills can what skills can young people learn from their from older people? Especially young people learn from older people uh, about lots of skills, such as if I see about a about the team, a sports team. So we can see that if they have a skillful coach or trainer, the times they can they can achieve their destination, and they can do their and keep attention in their playing. So every skillful people uh, is needed in every kind of work. So I think that uh, older people is very very helpful for young people. Thank you very much.
Okay, Salman. Who is it? Kausar. Kausar, thank you very much for your space. And your mistakes are children are learned, not like this. We have to say children learn many things from their parents and grandparents like this. And they are taught us. No, you have to say they can teach us. Okay, they can teach us. And every skillful people, not every skillful people, it will be every skillful person, because every is a singular word, and after this you have to use a singular noun, not plural noun. It will be
Yes, sir.
singular noun. So every skillful person will be right, not people. Yeah, so Kausar,
Yeah,
you have
thank you
done
very
very
much.
well. You have tried your level best to express yourself properly. That is the main fact. So try to join with us, try to take your preparation regularly. And the fact is that you must take your preparation before delivering your speech. You can write down your answer and read out it loudly. Stand before the mirror and look at your eyes. Practice like this. If you do mirror practice, that will help you to improve yourself very soon. Okay.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
Okay, dear participants, thank you very much to join with me. This is the end of our class today. And of course, our next class will be on Sunday at 10:30. Okay. So till that, stay healthy and good night for today.
Good night, sir.
Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamualaikum.
Good night.